When was the last time you celebrated yourself? Like, when was the last time you threw yourself a kapate? And when I mean a kapate, I mean like you took yourself out. Maybe to get your hair done properly, massaged, facial, and all that. Took yourself to the boutique to buy yourself a whole new outfit. When was the last time you did that? Like you just said, Didan, I'm spoiling you today. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Didan Moira, and come through and I explain to you why I found out it is important to spoil yourself sometimes, to take yourself out. Subscribe first of all.
I get up, I get up, can't deny it. I get up,
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Didan Moira, and I want us to talk about celebrating ourselves because I remember growing up, like when I would do, why do I feel like this camera is crooked? When I would do, sorry about that, guys. When I do well in school, the praising I would get in front of all my family, my relatives, the praising you'd get as a child, and then every other child is looking at you like, look at her shining. That time it is your moment to shine. Do you know that pride you feel, that joy, that excitement you want to do better again so that you can keep on being the star of the family? Or if you do well or if you behave well, your parents take you out dining or they buy you a new outfit. You're praised. You know, it gave you that oomph to want to do better all the time. And then we grow up and adulthood hits us. And then we have so many things in our minds. We have so many things we want to achieve. Now, one time I was hosting at an event, and I was actually asked, it was recently in February, I was actually asked to close the event, give a vote of thanks. So in my way of giving a vote of thanks, because there were so many people in that crowd that got me to where I am today. And I felt like it would be nice to give them a vote of thanks, especially on a day like this, and that was Women's Day this year. So I take the microphone and I praise you, thank you, Nana Kagao, for, seeing me and getting me into a film. Yet I was an amateur. I had no clue about film. Thank you, this and this, for, being by my side even when I was jobless. Thank you, Billy B. Thank you, this and this. So I was naming names and just saying thank you, Manuela, for coming through and sharing your powerful words. And then Nana Kaga came and took the microphone. And she was like, stop, Didan, stop. Everybody was taken aback. I was like, oh my God, did she just take the microphone during my moment of closing the event? So we can pop champagne. And she goes like, stop, Didan. I'm hearing you saying, thank you, Nana. Thank you, Billy B. Thank you, this and this and this. And you forget, all we did is gave you a platform. We opened the door for you. And now you have had to work to get to where you are right now for you to come here for this event and be asked to actually close this event. Why aren't you saying, thank you, Didan, for putting in the amount of work you've put in to get to where you are? Why aren't you saying, thank you, Didan? Or why aren't you celebrating yourself and saying, Didan, you have done it. Like you have done it, you've achieved this, you've managed to reach this level of your career dream. You know what I mean? And I was taken aback and I was angry and I was hurt, but it was the truth. I don't celebrate myself. And it hit me. It really, really hit me because I sat down and I talked further with a couple of other friends about it. Because she was very right. And one of my friends said, the problem with us, now that we're grown-ups, we forget to celebrate our small achievements. You want to earn $4,000, but you're earning $800. And you're angry at the fact that why is it taking you 10 years? It's 10 years and you've not yet reached your $4,000. What the hell are you doing? Like, what's going on? And then we forget, and that's what she told me. Didn't we forget that you didn't begin even with $800. You began, let's say, with $50, then moved on to 100. Then you reached 200. But now between the 50 and the 200, did we celebrate ourselves? Did we say, you know what, I'm going to buy myself ice cream? No. We just continued working and working. Now we've reached 800 and we're wondering, why is this $4,000 so freaking hard to achieve, like what is going on. You know what I mean? You're not going to earn, you're not earning that $4,000. And then you get demoralized because you're finding it like this $4,000 is so far. You guy, Kwani, I'm never going to reach, I've been working for 7 years and I've only reached $800. So I need another 7 years to reach $1,600. And when will I ever reach $4,000? What we've forgotten to do is to take a step back and look at our journey and celebrate. I should have celebrated the $200. I should have celebrated the $300, because if you think back, like when I was young and you did something well and you were celebrated, the praising you were given, that it gave me to want to work harder, to achieve better, to do better. We forget that as adults. We need to come back, like Nana Kaga said, pat yourself on the shoulder. Today, what I did, I moved from Radio City to Sanyo. It's a big step. I love both my stations. I love Radio City. That's my home. I love Sanyo FM. That's my new home. But I forgot to celebrate the move from Radio City to Sanyo FM. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. I forgot to celebrate that. And for a moment there, I was getting into a slump. And I'm like, man. And then today, I went to Cafe Seri and bought myself my favorite ice cream that is mint and chocolate. And I came home and I dived into it. And now I'm doing this video because I feel so much better. And I'm like, I need to work harder now. I need to be a better radio presenter. What can I do to be a better radio presenter so that maybe I can even now go and say, I want to earn this amount of money. And they go like, but you have really worked. Here's the money you want. You know what I mean? We need to learn how to celebrate our small steps. If you've written a chapter of this whole book you want to write, celebrate that chapter. Take yourself out, buy yourself a soda, get your hair done, get your nails did. If you've managed to save a certain amount of money, which I have, and again, I was reminded, do you know you've saved this amount of money? And I looked at my financial accountability partner and I'm like, why are you so excited? And he told me, Didan, do you know 5 months ago, you didn't even have 3 million saved. And now you have all this money saved in a span of 4 months. And it hit me. Wait, yes, I need to celebrate the fact that I've actually managed to put some money aside. I've been struggling for like 6 years to put money aside. I have. And in the span of about 4 to 6 months, I have managed to put a certain amount of money aside. I forgot to celebrate that. Now I remember and I'm thinking, we are definitely celebrating that win right there. I want to save some more money. I can do this. You never know. I could buy that plot of land that I've been looking at it and I'm thinking, will I ever make enough money to buy that land? Kumba, I've already started working at it and I didn't know. Celebrate these small steps, eh? It gives you that energy to want to do more. It's going to give you the energy to go back to school and get your master's. It's going to give you that energy to learn a new language, to save more money, to buy that car that you wanted to do. Go through your bucket list. You'll figure out what it is. All right. So, in short, let's not forget to celebrate our small wins. Those small wins. You've read a chapter. Yet we know before you could not even finish a chapter in 1 month, but now you read a chapter in a week. Ha! That's a big deal, my friend. Kenny big deal. So, celebrate you today as I celebrate me. Let's celebrate each other. Small steps. It gives us the courage, the oomph to do better, to do more. All right? Sharing my experiences. Catch you guys later. Do not forget to ding, subscribe. Peace.